You are listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Great day, grade 8 learners. This is your school on the air in Mathematics 8, brought to you by Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. I am Teacher Lilibeth Mimbantabuyo, your radio teacher. How are you, my dear learners? We are back again to our episode for 4th quarter in Mathematics 8. Wow, as I can see, you are always eager to learn new things for this day. Before we start, be sure to have with you your learning kit as we progress with our discussion. You can also look for a place in your home where you feel comfortable and safe. But most importantly, prepare yourselves and listen carefully. This time, I know that you are now ready to learn for today's episode. Make sure that you have with you now the copy of your learning activity sheet and your magic pen. For today's lesson, we are going to prove inequalities in a triangle. Most of us start our day with triangular sandwiches, right? Our mothers make a sandwich in triangular shape because it looks more appetizing than the usual, and because of the triangular forms, the sandwiches come in handy. The concepts and skills you will apply from this topic is on the axiomatic development of triangle inequalities. Triangles are everywhere around us. It could be the shape of the table, wall clock, or even clothes hanger. Triangles may differ in length of their sides and measures of their angles. In our previous learning activity sheets, we defined the following words, which are lifted from e-sources. The first word is an axiom. An axiom is a statement accepted as true as the basis for argument or influence. The second is proof. A proof is a rigorous mathematical argument that unequivocally demonstrates the truth of a given proposition. Another is conjecture. It is a proposition that is consistent with known data but has neither been verified nor shown to be false. It is synonymous with hypothesis. The next word is theorem. It is a statement that can be demonstrated to be true by accepted mathematical operations and arguments. And the last word is generalization, making mathematical conclusions based on definitions, axioms, and proved theorems. Since our topic is on proving inequalities in a triangle, we therefore review the different properties of inequality presented in the learner's material. Properties of inequality. For all real numbers P and Q, where P is greater than 0, Q is greater than 0. If P is greater than Q, then Q is less than P. And if P is less than Q, then Q is greater than P. For all numbers P, Q, R, and S, if P is greater than Q and R is greater than or equal to S, then P plus R is greater than Q plus S. For all real numbers P, Q, R, if P is greater than Q and R is greater than 0, then PR is greater than QR. For all numbers PQR, if P is greater than Q and Q is greater than R, then P is greater than R. For all real numbers PQR, if P is equal to Q plus R and R is greater than 0, then P is greater than Q. The last property of inequality is used in geometry as follows. Point Q is between point P and R. PR is equal to PQ plus QR. Then, PR is greater than PQ and PR is greater than QR. On page 28 in your activity sheet's second figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. The measurement of an angle PQR is greater than the measurement of angle 2. Then, the measurement of PQR is greater than the measurement of angle 1. And the measurement of PQR is greater than the measurement of angle 2. There are three things to consider in writing proofs. The first is illustrating the problem as it is being stated and described. Secondly is labeling the drawn figure properly. And the third is writing down logically the steps. Normally, what is being stated first is the given, and the final step is to write a statement and reason of what you need to prove. How are indirect proofs written? Very good! We can write indirect proofs by first negating the statement to be proven. Second is reason out logically until the contradiction of a known fact is reached. And third is assumptions written must be false. Thus, the statement to be proven must be true. At this point, the two-column proof way of proving theorems will be utilized. A two-column proof consists of a list of statements and the reasons are in the right column. The statements consist of steps toward solving the problem. In the previous lesson, several theorems have been verified through observations, constructions, and computations. To note some, the following inequalities in one triangle and two triangles are being presented to you. In the succeeding part of this learning activity sheets, you will be asked to show the proofs of these theorems using the two-column proof. What will be needed in proving theorems using the two-column proof? Correct! Observation skills, deductive reasoning, and logical proving are needed. The need to determine the appropriate statement and its corresponding reason is necessary. Knowing the right statement and the corresponding reason will provide you a hint on the succeeding statements and reasons that will eventually lead you to the proof of the theorem you need to prove in the very beginning. The proof of the first theorem is done for you. Inequalities in one triangle. The triangle inequality theorem states that if one side of a triangle is longer than a second side, then the angle opposite the first side is larger than the angle opposite the second side. In your activity sheets on page 30, let us study the example and consider the explanation why the statements and the corresponding reasons are sequentially written in that logical number. The triangle inequality theorem 1. If one side of a triangle is longer than a second side, then the angle opposite the first side is larger than the angle opposite the second side. The given is AC, which is greater than AB, and BA is equal to AX. Prove that the measurement of angle B is greater than the measurement of angle C. In the table, you are given a sample of a two-column proof. We have the statement on the first column and the reasons in the second column. Number 1 statement: AC is greater than AB. The reason is given. Number 2, statement is BA is equal to AX. The reason is also given. Take note that these statements are given in the problem. Number 3 statement: triangle ABX is isosceles triangle. The reason is the definition of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles are triangles with two equal sides. Number 4 statement: measurement of angle AXB is equal to the measurement of angle ABX. The reason is base angles of isosceles triangles are congruent. Always, the base of isosceles triangle is congruent. Number 5 statement: measurement of angle AXB is equal to the measurement of angle AXB is equal to the measurement of angle C plus the measurement of angle XBC. The reason is exterior angle theorem. The measurement of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measurement of the remote interior angles. Number 6 statement: measurement of angle ABX is equal to the measurement of angle C plus the measurement of angle XBC. The reason is substitution. Number 7 statement: measurement of angle B is equal to the measurement of angle ABX plus the measurement of angle XBC. The reason is angle addition postulate the measurement of adjacent angles can be added to form one larger angle. Number 8 is statement: measurement of angle B is equal to the measurement of angle C plus measurement of angle XBC plus measurement of angle XBC. The reason is by substitution. Number 9 statement is the measurement of angle B is greater than the measurement of angle C. The reason is by definition of greater than. The addition of two angles in step 8 or statement 8 makes the angle B greater than the angle C. Did you get it, class?
Yes na yes.
Awesome! Triangle inequality theorem 2. It states that if one of the triangles is larger than a second angle, then the side opposite of the first angle is longer than the side opposite of the second angle. Triangle inequality theorem 3 states that the sum of the length of two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Exterior angle inequality theorem. It states that the measurement of an exterior angle is greater than the measurement of either remote interior angle. Inequalities in two triangles. Hence, theorem or sus inequality theorem. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the included triangle of the first triangle is greater than the included angle of the second one, then the third side of the first angle is longer than the third side of the second. the converse of the Hind's theorem or SSS inequality theorem. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second, then the included angle of the first triangle is larger than included angle of the second. Now, to summarize our discussion for this episode, answer this question briefly in your answer sheet. How are you supposed to prove a given statement? You can do that for 2 minutes.
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa, upang masigurong bawat bata ay pumapasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela. Pagkat kayo'y kinabukasan, ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Isa pusong pagkatuto nang matupad ang pangarap mo. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa, upang masigurong bawat bata ay bumabasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
And here we are again, our grade 8 learners. I am sure that you are now ready to apply what you have learned this afternoon. I know that you can do it. You are going to write your answer in your quiz notebook. This is the instruction for activity 2 on page 32. The instruction is to use the two-column proof in proving the triangle inequality theorem 3. Complete the table by adding the missing statement or reason. Triangle inequality theorem 3. S1 plus S2 is greater than
S3.
or the sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. The given is triangle SET and segment VE bisects angle SET. Now, for number 1, give the reason for triangle SET and segment VE bisects angle SET. Okay? Number 2. What is the statement for the given reason if an angle bisector divides an angle into two congruent parts? Number 3. What is the reason in the statement? The measurement of angle 4 is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus measurement of angle 3. Number 4. The measurement of blank is greater than the measurement of angle 3, and the reason is by angle addition postulate. Number 5. The given statement is measurement of angle 4 is greater than the measurement of angle 6. Give the reason. And number 6, what is the reason for the given statement ET is greater than PV? Next activity is on page 33, activity 4. His theorem or SAS inequality theorem. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is greater than the included angle of the second, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second. These are the instructions. Supply the missing reasons for the proof of the Hinz theorem. Given that AB is congruent to AD, prove that EB is greater than ED. The table is located on page 34. These are the statements. 1. AB is congruent to AD. 2. AE is congruent to AE. 3. Angle A is congruent to angle 1 plus angle 2. Number 4. Angle A is greater than angle 1. And number 5. EB is greater than ED. Do that for 2 minutes and your timer starts now. Time is up. Let us now check your answers for activity 2. Number 1, given 2. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. 3. Exterior angle theorem. 4. Measurement of angle 4. Then 5. Transitive property. 6. The longest side is opposite of the largest angle. In activity 4, number 1, given 2. Reflexive. 3. Angle addition. 4. Definition and inequality. 5. The greater the angle of a triangle, the larger is the opposite side. Everybody, count your score. Did you get a perfect score? Congratulations for a job well done. I hope that you have learned a lot from our session today. Tune in again in our next episode. Life is replete with inequalities. People are not equal in terms of material, wealth, opportunities, intelligence, and even physical beauty. Yet, in the eyes of God, we are all equal. What matters most is that what we do with the talents that He has given us. All of us have talent, and we should make ways to develop our talents and share them with others. And we should never forget to study hard, do good, and the good life will follow. On behalf of our scriptwriter, Ma'am Grace C. Natividad, and the SDO Isabela RBI production team, this is Teacher Lilibeth Nimbantabuyo, your radio teacher for School on the Air. Thank you, grade 8 students, and God bless us all.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.